And the Lord allows us to have that for a purpose. In 2 Corinthians 12, Paul talks about a problem in his life like that. And what the Lord said to him is, "My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness." That area is an area in which you're going to grow in faith like you never have in all the other areas where you've been changed, where I just took it away. That's the place where you're going to have to fight through to have a faith in me. To believe that even though you have that problem, that my power can work in the situation to change you so that you don't have to be under the dominion of that power. You can actually walk on that particular piece of water. So that even though you had a bad family, even though all your authority relationships have been wrong, even though you have great problems with guilt or this awful fear, you can love me and love your brothers and sisters just as well as everybody else who doesn't have that particular problem. But you need to have faith that I can change you right in that area, or in those 2 areas, or in those 3 areas. And my brothers and sisters, I'd like to say that I really believe that it's only when we get through those areas in our lives that we can really safely say we're living the life of the Spirit. It's when we've learned how to have faith right in the area of our personal lives that are most difficult for us, and to believe that the Lord will work there and not give up in despair or in discouragement, or not hide it away and not let anyone see it, and maybe not even let ourselves see it. But where we can really place that before the Lord and say, "Lord, I believe you're going to change even that." That's when we really start living the life of the Spirit in earnest. And that's when we're going to be able to live through each situation in our life in the faith and power of God. What the Lord is calling us to be in earnest is spiritual men and women. People who manifest the power of God in every area of our personal lives. People who look like the Lord Jesus. As St. John said, "As his life was in this world, so our lives shall be." Or as Paul said, "I live, yet not I any longer, but it is the Lord Jesus Christ who lives in me. And that life I live by faith in the Son of God who was crucified for me." The Lord wants us to be spiritual men and women like the Lord Jesus was. But we can only do that by faith in the power of the Son of God who was crucified for us.